What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Antonio Too Wavy, man. I'm back with another video today. Woo. We got another story time, you know what I'm saying? Another story time, you know what I'm saying? No cap in my rap, you know. All these story times are legit. This shit, all the story times I be telling y'all is true. You know what I'm saying? No cap in my rap, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? None of that shit. You feel me? So today, I will be telling y'all the story time on a time where I got beat up and I ain't do nothing about it. Straight up, I ain't do nothing about it. So before y'all keep watching this video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share with your friends. You feel me? We on the road to 50K, man. We getting there. You know what I'm saying? We at 33.7K. I love y'all. Everybody who subscribed and supporting me, I love y'all, man. So get your popcorn, get your chips, get your taquitos, you know what I'm saying, and enjoy the video, man. Let's get it. So this all took place in 7th grade, right? I was in 7th grade. I was about 12 years old. 12, yeah, I was like 12 years old. I was 12 years old, yep. I was 12 years old, and I was really, you know, let me describe myself real quick. I was a kid who was about 5'5", maybe 5'6", you know, I don't really remember the height back in that time. But I was around there. I was maybe about 100 pounds. Right now, I'm on like 165, 170 around there. But man, I was 100 pounds at this time. You know, I was a twig. I'm not gonna lie, I was a twig. You feel me? So back then, back in those years, back in 7th grade, my favorite sports was baseball, football. Kind of weird because now my favorite sport is literally just straight basketball. So, but in that time I was playing baseball and I was playing football. Baseball, I played baseball in the leagues, you know, like in the minor leagues and all that shit. Football, I played football for fun with my friends, you know what I'm saying, with my friends that actually played football for the leagues, you know what I'm saying. So like I was saying, I was a twig, blah 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 and all this. So back in those days, right, my old friends used to post on back in Instagram. They used to post, oh, this and that, Memorial Park, blah blah blah, Kennedy Park, bring your own cleats, bring your football, whatever the case is. You know, they would always post and I would show up to all the time, every time they would post, you know. And I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't really too close to the people who was playing football like in the park at the time. I just went because I wanted to have some fun, you feel me? So there was this one day, right? Once again, posted on Instagram, oh, Kennedy Park, blah blah blah. This time, bring your own, blah blah blah. All right, so I went. I'm here. I'm home getting ready, right? And I'm packing my stuff. I got my shoes. I didn't even have cleats. I used to go in my freaking shoes. I don't remember what shoes I used to wear, but I used to go with my shoes. I didn't have cleats. Or if I did use cleats, I was using my baseball cleats. So it is what it is. So I packed my shit. I had a small cooler. Had ice in it. I think I had water. Yeah, I had water in it. I had bottles of water in there. It was a small cooler. It was about maybe like 12 inches long. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And yep, I got my stuff and I walked out my house, right? The park where we was playing football at, it was literally like a 2-minute walk from where I was. It was right down the street, basically. So I started walking, blah blah blah. I get to the park, right, and usually we would play football and like on the outside of the field, no, on the inside of the field, because we was playing football in a baseball field, but it was turf, and the turf was, you know, big. We could play football in there. We usually play there, right? So when I went, there was a bunch of people in like a little soccer field that was inside. It's also turf. So I went over there, blah blah blah. I was bumping it. I don't remember what I was bumping, but I was bumping. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to have some fun today, right? So I walk in the soccer field. As soon as I walk in, it's like all eyes on me. You know what I'm saying? Like McMill said, all eyes on me. Like people are looking at me. So I'm like okay. I walked in, put my cooler down, blah blah blah. As soon as I put my shit down, some kid comes up to me. I'm not gonna say no names. Comes up to me, blah, blah, blah. Oh, you trying to fuck with my girl? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Blah, blah, blah. My girl, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Oh, he was like, oh, I saw that you commented on her shit, blah, blah, blah. So look, before I keep going, right? I commented on his girl's picture with hard eyes. Something like that. I commented on his girl's picture with hard eyes. And I don't know what was going through my brain. Because I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't pussy back then. I was pussy, so I wasn't really a savage like that. I didn't really have the balls to do that. So I think back time and I was thinking like, oh, they're not together, blah, blah, blah. She don't got a boyfriend. So I did it, you know what I'm saying? I commented. And then I was like, what are you talking about? When he was telling me, oh, you commented on my girl's picture. I'm like, what are you talking about? Blah, blah, blah. He showed me the phone. Blah, blah, blah. He showed me, he was like, look, this you? I'm like, yeah. Meanwhile, I got like 15 people surrounding us. Like, I'm thinking I'm gonna get jumped. Because as soon as he told me, oh, you commented on my girl's pictures, blah, blah, blah. And the tone he was like talking, he was mad, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't yelling, but, you know, I can tell he was angry, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, that's me, blah, blah, blah. He was telling me, he was like, bro, I should really smack you right now, blah, blah, blah. And I was just standing there like this, blah, blah, blah. Bro, and then I was like, yo, I'm gonna just walk away. In my head, I'm like, alright, I'm gonna walk away. So I turn around, go to get my stuff. Nigga pushes me, right? He pushes me. I fall to the ground, right? I get back up, goes, bam, punch me right in the side of my shit, bro. No bullshit. Punched me straight up in the face like that. Boom. I fell to the ground. I didn't get knocked out, but I just fell to the ground just of the impact, you know what I'm saying? It's not that I got knocked out, but I fell and I was like, bro, what the hell? Blah, blah, blah. So I picked my stuff. After that, everybody was like, oh, like there was people recording and stuff. And then I was like, these guys are just clowning me right now. Like, I just got snuffed. And everybody just laughing, recording. I picked my stuff up and I just head home, right? Like I said, my home was 2-minute walk. Exactly 2 minutes. So I started walking back home, blah, blah, blah. I leave the field. I start walking back home, right? And then I hear people like yelling. I look back and the whole freaking crowd is running towards me. Like, look. So I walk out the field, right? I'm walking like this. I see the people going like this towards me. And I'm like, what the heck? I turn around, but I'm still walking. I don't want no smoke no more. Feel me? The crowd, look, I was at the end of the street. The crowd was at the other end of the street. The nigga who punched me, he ran up to me. Blah, blah, blah. He just ran up to me straight up like this. I had the cooler in my hand, and I had my book bag on. He came up to me, straight one like this. Boom. Right here. Like, right by my eye, right here. Boom. And, like, I kind of weaved it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I kind of weaved it, but he still got me, right? And I fell to the ground again. And then he hit me one more time. Like when I was on the ground sitting like this, he hit me one more time in the head like that. And just ran off. And the cooler that I had, I don't know why I keep talking about this cooler, but I'm just being straight up. The cooler I had spilled. Like, all the ice that was in there spilled. And then I was just left on the ground. I was sitting like this on the ground. Like, I was literally sitting like that on the ground, right? And then he ran off. The whole crowd took off. Started walking out of the park. And then I got up, picked my stuff up. I was sad as hell, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I was sad as fuck. I was walking home like, yo, I just got embarrassed by hella niggas and mad bitches. Like, I got embarrassed, right? I go home. I didn't tell my mom. I didn't tell my parents nothing either. I went home. I went to my basement where my room was. And I just went to the mirror and checked myself, right? I had like a little bump right here. And like to this day, it's so, like I look at it like, yo, that's sad as hell. Like like I got beat up in front of mad people when it was recorded. And I was just looking at myself in the mirror like, you know, that was back in the time where I used to get bullied too. And I was looking at myself in the mirror like, damn, bro, I'm a failure. Like, nobody likes me. You know, that's the way I used to, like, I was thinking at that time, you know, but I got over it. He got over it. We never beefed again. You know what I'm saying? It was just, it is that, you know, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, whenever we got past that, I was still playing football and stuff. I kept going to the park. I was like, whatever. And that's the way it went, man. I got my ass whooped in front of everybody. I didn't do nothing about it, but hey, I was a pussy back then, but ain't the case now. I will never let a person put their hands on me. And if they do, I'm storming back. You know, I'm not gonna let nobody beat me up. It happened too many times. I've gotten beat up a lot. In elementary school, I got beat up a lot. You know, I've gotten bullied. So, you know, it's just, it is what it is. You know, today it wouldn't happen. I would not let a person disrespect me like that. You know, it wouldn't happen. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let me know what other story times I could tell y'all. Y'all know I keep it trill. I keep it real. You know, this is no cap. This is true stories. You know what I'm saying? True stories, man. Thanks for watching, y'all. I love y'all. Stay wavy. You know what I'm saying? Gang shit.